White correspondent. Brown correspondent. British correspondent. Black correspondent. Italian correspondent. This is the Ethnic News.
Breaking news from the McCain camp. John McCain has now tapped Sarah Palin, the governor of Alaska, to be his running mate. We are now going to join our brown correspondent in Alaska. Brown correspondent?
Yes, British correspondent, you can feel the excitement here. In fact, if I turn around, I'm told that if I use binoculars, we can actually see a person with a... Oh, no, never mind. That's just a polar bear eating what seems to be our producer.
Now, brown correspondent, what does the position of Alaskan governor entail?
Well, British correspondent, the job entails stopping wars between the polar bears and the walruses, stop the making of snow dogs too at all costs, and also making some kick-ass snow angels.
I'm not quite sure that entails Sarah Palin to be vice president. What other skills qualifies her to the position of vice president?
Well, she's a member of the NRA, hunts and eats moose every day, and also she pilots a seaplane. But they win that election, she's gonna land that thing right into the reflecting pool. Also, she has lots of strong policies on abortion, creationism, and capital punishment. Grand old party indeed.
Now, what do you say to the accusation that McCain only chose Sarah Palin just for her ability to hone in on Hillary Clinton's female supporters?
Yes, absolutely true.
I think it looks very inexperienced on McCain's part that he is taking an unknown Alaskan senator as his running mate.
Yes, absolutely true.
Thank you, brown correspondent, for your good work.
No problem, British correspondent. It's an honor to be here in the great, unboring state of Alaska.
I'm sorry to say, brown correspondent, but your plane has been cancelled. I think you're on your own there.
Damn it, every airline does this! I even ditched the accent! I'm stuck in this hellhole now?
This week in Ethnic News, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Michael Phelps, and of course, the Beijing wrap-up. For tonight's top story, Michael Phelps recently returned home from Beijing with 8 gold medals and received the Sports Illustrated cover. Pundits have been criticizing Phelps for letting the gold go to his head. The question remains, will he be fit enough to compete in London 2012? Experts predict he may look something like this.
Nah, son, he's gonna look like this.
Speaking of the Olympics, Asian correspondent is going to summarize the results of the Olympics for his field.
We won all Olympic medals.
Asian correspondent, what the hell did you just say? Don't you sit there and eat your noodles like you can't hear me.
In other Olympic news, London shall now be hosting the 2012 Games. Although China has spent $40 billion on their Olympics, London insists to spend much, much less. However, the mayor of London insists that the games will be more traditional. Such traditional games include running, swimming, wrestling, fencing, jousting, archery, naval battles, witch burning.
Witch burning?
Yes, witch burning. Popular pastime in Britain.
Yo, I'm getting in on that shit, son. I can burn anything.
Yes. Monastery looting, dunking, and gladiatorial combat. And I do believe that the Italian teams might take it.
Damn right, get Rocky back in there.
Nah, son, Mace Windu's gonna come and fuck all y'all up.
Although the Chinese Olympics was banned by 1.4 million soldiers, policemen, and countless battleships, warplanes, and helicopters, England expects that they will use much less troops, as they will have their finest men on duty. This includes the British Special Air Service, MI6, the Knights of the Round Table, the Queen's Guard, and Daniel Craig.
Today in Italian news, Sylvester Stallone, there's been rumors about Rocky 7. I mean, no one can really tell when he's gonna do it. It's just Sylvester Stallone, so like, we'll see how he feels in the morning, you know what I'm saying? But like, what? The Rambo is definitely coming out again, because like, some foreigners gotta get capped, and like it's not like America's doing it or anything, so get Rocky in there to get that shit done. In indie movies, Tone Placed Bagels, the creator of the Bedrock series, released this statement that Bedrock 3 effing epic will continue production once Patty O'Malley runs out of beer money. In other Italian news, bring Sopranos back, bitch. Keep hope alive.
Today in black news, bitches, we got a black vice president. We got Joe Buttons coming in, right? He had that #1 single in 2003 called Pump It Up.
Yeah, excuse me, black correspondent, but who the hell is Joe Buttons?
Yo, ain't you paying attention, son? Joe Buttons is the black dude who's gonna be running with Barack.
So he's gonna Barack the house with Joe Buttons is what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, actually Joe Biden is running for vice president with Barack Obama. A classy white man.
Who the fuck is Joe Biden?
Well, basically, Barack decided that he needed a white man who worked his way up from a small town, all the way up, step by step, living on a prayer, till he hit superstardom. So he asked Bon Jovi, and Bon Jovi said no, so he found Joe Biden.
What the fuck? White people always win my games.
Maybe in 2012 you can have a ticket of Samuel L. Jackson and Morgan Freeman. With Hurricane Faye and Tropic Storm Gustav slamming into the tropics, it appears hurricane season is in full swing. Hurricane Gustav is supposed to be feared. As artists approximate, it may look something like this at its full peak. Now for a special report on the hurricane season, how to survive. We have our black correspondent with a special report.
Be white, goddammit!
Thank you for that very, very true and very, very, very true comment.
George Bush hates black people.
Yes, and so does most of America, which is why George W. Bush is still in office.
You were the most racist motherfucker I have ever met in my life. How can I sit beside you every week? I don't understand how I can
God
tolerate
damn
this
it,
shit.
black correspondent! You're the most annoying correspondent I've ever heard. This is why Italian correspondent #1 left. If I give you this watermelon, will you shut the fuck up?
Oh damn.
Kill this motherfucker. Oh shit! Get the fuck off of me!